All right, so today I'm gonna be doing a ranking on some Naruto characters. Uh, this is gonna be my personal opinion. I'll try to give like a little reason as to why I place these characters where they are. But right now we have Yamato. He's the first one up. I already have him in his category. uh, Personally, I didn't like Yamato as a character that much. I feel like he didn't have much of an impact as he should have, especially since he was pretty much the only character at the time that had a wood style. Uh, I know later on we had the female from Kanahamaru's squad who has wood style, which I still need to figure out how she was able to use wood style. But yeah, that's why I have him in E pretty much. Hinata, overall, I would say she's I would give her probably C tier. C tier, yeah. She could have done a lot better. I know she didn't get written as well. A lot of the female characters didn't get written as well, but based off of just the story, that's what I give her. Oh, these two, yeah, you can go ahead and get up out of here, and you gotta give a reason why. Uh, so young Sasuke, I would definitely say he's A tier, considering his part in the story. Uh, yeah, he did his job. Minato, whatever, whatever. Uh, we'll go ahead and throw him in B tier. I wish they would have given us some more backstory on him, but he just seemed like a nice guy. He's strong, of course, because he became Hokage, but he just seemed like a nice guy. But this one, I will give this one definitely A tier. Master Kurama, and he was able to help out during the Shinobi War. Young Kakashi, I want to give him S, but I want to give him S, but I feel like he could have been he became an S tier by the end of Shippuden. But for Kid Sasuke, I mean Kid Kakashi, I gotta give him A tier for now. Tsunade, Tsunade. Oh man, I wish I didn't have to do this, but I'm gonna have to give you C alongside Hinata. It's just I don't know. I guess Kishimoto really just didn't write female characters that well, but she was good. She was cool. She was a good character. I just feel like they could have gotten somebody else as Hokage. Uh, I know at the time that Jiraiya he didn't want to be Hokage, and they wanted somebody that has a history. But I feel like if they wanted a Hokage, they could have at least it could have been Asuma, Kakashi. Who else was around that could have taken up the mantle of Hokage? Uh, Honestly, mm, I don't know. It's just she just didn't seem like the Hokage type at all. Never did. Even during the Shinobi Wars, it's just I don't know. There's just something about her. I know people gonna say weird stuff, but I don't know. I just didn't like the character. Uh, yeah, reanimated Itachi. Damn, that was good. Reanimated. I give him S. It's just certain people that you already know they gotta get in the spot. Yeah, you know. Anko. Honestly, I feel like they could have done a lot they could have done so much more with their character. Oh man, I have to give her an E. I have to give her E. Uh, A. He was okay. Uh, Looking back over his fights and everything, he didn't. They honestly really he did honestly really didn't do much of anything except uh try and fight Sasuke and lost an arm and try and stop Naruto. But yeah, so I have to give him a D. Pause. Uh, Ibiki, I give him a C. He he just seemed like a very interesting character. That's all I'll say. Uh, I know he was like a very much side character, even less than a side character, but he had some moments where I was like, okay, I kind of want to know more about him. You know. Uh, Kabuto. If I'm being honest, I actually loved his character and his backstory and everything. So I gotta give him B. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me because they did not like Kabuto at all, but his honestly he has the craziest story out of almost anybody in Naruto. Uh, Itachi, you know, you already know. Han, we didn't see much of him. We only heard him talk a few times with the Jinchuriki, so I can't give him, I can't give him F. I'll just give him E because he was a Jinchuriki. Kakashi, you know, I don't gotta say too much. Everybody knows. Uh, where's his buddy at? I wanna rate them together. Oh, where is he? Where is he? I might be overlooking him. Do they? I didn't rate him already. Oh, there he is. Yeah, these two. So they had some decent feats when they because they were they're tuning. I believe these two were tuning. I don't think they ever got to the Jonin rank. They were always either at the gate or they went on the mission to help hunt down the Kakazu and Hidan, and they had a good combo attack. I would give them C tier. They stayed. They stayed. I give them D tier. They were there. They did that thing. Hashirama, he definitely has to go up here. There's no doubt about it. Kishin to Naruto. I will give him. I gotta give him S. Uh, this tier is just for something completely different. S is, it's not based off strength. I'm not basing it on strength. I'm just basing it off how much I feel the character had an impact in both the story and my my way of looking at it. I don't know if I explained that right, but so this one, I seen this. Unfortunately, it is in Baruto, and I will have to give it. Yeah, I say I will say about a B tier. If it had happened in at the end of Shippuden or something, and they could have incorporated something like that, and he lost Kurama and still became the Hokage, then I mean, I don't know how they would have implemented it, but I just didn't want to see that Baruto. If I'm being completely honest, it Baruto was probably the worst thing to ever happen to the Naruto franchise. Speaking of which, I will give him E tier. I'm not gonna give him F. Yeah, I'm not gonna give him F. Uh, so this guy, he became the future Mizukage, but he was such a down character. He's droopy, so I have to give him he is the one of the seven ninja swordsmen missed. But I have to give him. I have to give him D. Pause. Uh, Sakura. So this is the Naruto. I believe he just came back after the journey. I give him. He was A tier right around that time. I liked him. He's cool. Asuma. Hmm. Hmm. I want to say he was a C tier. Yeah, I would give him C tier. He was a good sensei. It's just he wasn't around for long, but he did train Shikamaru, so I changed that to B tier. I give him B tier. He's a pretty good sensei character. Danzo, mm, y'all aren't gonna like this one, but honestly, Danzo, I will give him A tier. People hate him because of what he did and everything, but he did what he had to do. Honestly, it's a lot of people like that in the government right now that do stuff like that, do stuff behind people's backs, but they keep everything rolling, they keep everything running. Oh man, because if they not gonna do it, somebody else is gonna do it. Uh, yeah. So I mean, that's probably my biggest take, just him and Kabuto, because a lot of people do not like them. They'll immediately throw them in F tier. Uh, I believe he became the future Raikage, and do they have the future him? No, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It seems like when he became Raikage, uh, I don't know, that whole lineup of Kage, other than Naruto in the future, and Baruto was just kind of trash. Uh, so I can't really. I gotta bring him down a rank. I was gonna put him in C, but I gotta throw him in D with him. They're both Kages together. Did our art is an explosion, so I will give you a C for your C4, C3, and all that. Gara, they did you dirty in Baruto, but I gotta give him S. I have to give him S. There's no way I can't give him S. That speech before the war, uh, the the voice, all of that is just, his character is just amazing. His come up from just being a puppet in regular Naruto to becoming one of the Kage leading. Actually, he was the commander of the. Was he the commander? I believe he was the commander of the Allied Shinobi forces. Uh, Kimimaru. He was a pretty decent character. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta give him C. I really like this character. I wish he wouldn't have died there. They could have killed him off somewhere in Shippuden. I don't know. It's cool, but still, he's part of one of my favorite fights with Lee and Gara. I believe that fight is probably it's in my top 15. It's definitely in my top 15. Kakazu, definitely about the money. I like that. I like that. Uh, Again, I wish they would have gone more into his backstory, like how he fought the first Hokage and somehow survived. Like that, I, I, yeah, they should have definitely went more into that. I give him C for now. Uh, oh, this is not this is Gamakichi. Is one of those. I can't remember all the frogs' names, but yeah, he's a pretty decent character. I give him a D. Uh, This guy from the first episode of Naruto. Young Gara, definitely A tier. I can't I can't put her up too high. Uh, and I can't put her too low. I will say she was a. It's an in between like a C and a D. Oh man, but I feel like yeah, I have to give her a D for now. So this is one of the sound four or sound five, but this is the one that had the spider webs, I believe. Don't remember his name. Uh, so sorry about that. This guy, I did not like him at all. Just be honest. Is Kanahamaru Sensei like why the glasses? Okay. Shizune. I believe her name is Shizune. She was she was okay. I mean, wasn't bad. She just didn't have any important parts. Uh, Only thing we really saw from her is when she followed Tsunade around, helped her out, and then died in the attack on the leaf, and then brought back. And after that, I don't remember anything. I don't even know if she was in the war at all. But I have to give her. I have to give her E. Fu. Um. So I did watch the movie about with her in it. She participated in the tuning exams that was held in the what was it, the Land of Wind. She was a alright character. I mean, it wasn't bad. I have to give her an E because I mean, again, they never really went into the backstories of all the Jinchuriki. I wish they did. This guy, I believe he was the second Mizukage. I know he was a Mizukage. I just don't remember if it was the second or third. But yeah, he was pretty funny when he participated. Well, when they brought him back, he was helping the other guys try and kill him because I believe he used genjutsu and explosive. Like his clones could explode, and he also used genjutsu with the clam. So he's kind of funny while he was there. Uh, I give him. I kind of want to give him. Yeah, I'll give him C. I'll give him C. He was all right. Uh, Haku. I just I don't know. Where is he at? There he is. These two, I gotta rate them together. Honestly, I want to put them both in A tier, but they weren't around long enough. They did have a big impact on Naruto, and then they set the tone for Naruto in general. It's just I wish they were around a little bit longer. So I'll put them both in B tier. He was funny. He was very funny. I'm not gonna lie. I liked him. Uh, y'all might hate me for this, but I gotta put him in B tier. I gotta put him in B tier, even though he did kill. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's go ahead and get right past you real quick. Young Hinata. She didn't do anything. Honestly, be honest. Oh, and up next we have the guy who didn't do anything at all. You promised to take care of Naruto. You took care of him, but to the best of your ability, no, you did not. I promise you, you did not take care of him to the best of your ability. I know people, a lot of people gonna hate. Oh, he did what he could because he had already exposed. He Danzo had exposed Naruto as being the child with the fox inside of him. But you're still the Hokage. You could have done literally anything. You could have grabbed, hired someone from somewhere to come and take care of him. Like even if he was a bomb, if you paid me enough money, I'll go take care of a demon child. He could have gotten somebody to help raise Naruto or something. It's just is kind of unacceptable. Uh, I don't. I literally can't tolerate it. Uh, he wasn't an F tier though. I'll put him in E. I'll put him in E. Choji. Choji. I will put him in C tier only because yeah, I'll put him in C tier. It's just I don't know. It was I felt like it was something missing. It was just something about him that could have been more. It just wasn't there. I know at the in the war and everything, he kind of he got more powerful, but it was I don't know. I just felt like it could have been more. This is one of the other sound ninja. I'll put these two together. I'll put him in the front since he was the first one. Kisame. I loved Kisame. I loved his backstory. I loved the way he died. I loved that he still got the message back to the Akatsuki even after he died. It was like I loved his relationship with Itachi. It was just everything about it was amazing. I gotta put him in A tier. Uh, this is also. I thought I already rated. Oh, that is my mistake. That was not Ibiki. Sorry, I made a huge mistake. This is Ubiki. I know somebody was looking earlier. I was like, that's not Ibiki, but this is Gara and Tamari and Kankuro's sensei. I did not even look at the headband. That's on me. Yeah. So him, he wasn't really there, and he didn't do anything. He literally, I don't remember him fighting once. I just remember him being scared of Gara and him trying to tell them what to do. You know, definitely wasted potential. She could have been a lot more than she was. But because she was teamed up with Shikamaru, that puts her up. I was gonna put her in D, but that bumps her up because she was teamed with Shikamaru. Speaking of Shikamaru, I will go ahead and put him where he needs to go. They only have this Shikamaru. Yes. Okay. So yes. There's literally no explanation on why he's up there because you should already know why. He's him. Uh, this guy, Naruto's first teacher and the one who accepted him and all that. I didn't really like the sob story all too much. It was kind of forced because the Hokage, this guy, kind of forced him to do it. It wasn't. He didn't feel like he needed to go out of his way to do it. He was kind of forced into to do it, and then he kind of liked it afterwards. But if you had to be forced to do it, it was just forced in a way. I mean, like I said, he did find somebody, but it took him how long? How old was Naruto? The day he he was literally like not even a day old when he said he would start taking care of him, and then it took him how long to find somebody to actually start? looking out for him a little bit. Actually, where is he? This guy, yeah. Yes, sir. Let's go. Uh, Hanzo. Hanzo. Apparently strong as freak, but not strong enough. I will put him as a. He was a cool C tier character. Yeah, he's a cool C tier. Jiraiya. Now we got Jiraiya. This guy, you already know. This guy, I gotta put him as S tier. He was just him. He was just him. Like everything about him was just amazing. I wish he would have came back to the village and did something about that. But hey, yeah. Uh, so is this Are they gonna? It's just okay. Yeah, Zetsu. Honestly, Zetsu, I have to give him B or A. Is it either A or B because the way he manipulated everything in the shadows, like it was just devious. He manipulated pretty much all of ninja history and everything. Honestly, I might have to put him. Ooh, I might put him. Yeah, I might have to put him in A. Just the way he manipulated everything, like all of this was because of him. I mean, yeah, it's her, but he had his own mind, and he was. Oh, yeah, I gotta put him in A. Oh, people are not gonna like that, but I like that. This guy, Sage of Six Paths. I can't really put him that high because they never. I know what he did. I know his story. I know about his sons and everything. He's just. I know he fought his mom for like what was it, like 7 days or like a month or something, and I have to give him C as well. It wasn't really anything. Jugo. I have to give you D. Pause. Uh, Jugo, I don't know. With the Sage energy, I feel like he could have been more. Like imagine if he had somehow mastered Sage mode or like some type of Sage mode. Like it could have been like his own made up version of Sage mode. But he just had that Rampage mode where he can control himself. So yeah, it is what it is. This guy, I believe he got killed by Gara. Doing the tuning exam or right before the second stage of the tuning exam. No, before the third stage of the tuning exams. So I give him E. I give him E. He wasn't too bad, but I remember he was there. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and rate the other two. Sound. Where is the last sound guy? Oh, this guy. Yeah, you can go ahead and go down there with her. The Ten Tails overall, it wasn't. I can't really say any much about the Ten Tails. It was just the Ten Tails. Uh, if I put that one up here, then I kind of gotta go put this one with it because that's him as well. Kankuro, he was D tier. He wasn't bad. It's just he didn't have much of an impact. Karin, even though she had that obsessive personality about her, she was a pretty good character, honestly. I don't know if you ever saw her backstory, but that was honestly, if that might have been the worst backstory that I've seen. Like I was literally, I almost teared up at her backstory, cause that's wild. What she went through is just wild. That's, I would have to put her B. Kiba, you can go down there because you were. Nah, I ain't gonna do him like that. I'm gonna give him E. Killer B. Definitely an A tier. Leaning into S because of how he helped Naruto and the way he whooped Sasuke's. What he whooped them boys. If it weren't for plot, it would have been over. Conan. I actually pretty really liked her. Uh, I wish that she would have done more, but I gotta give her B tier. She was that fight with Obito and everything, and the way. Oh my gosh, that fight was amazing. Kanahamaru, Kanahamaru, you were. I actually gotta put Kanahamaru in C tier. Like, there's no way he can go above that, but I can't put him down here C tier because he literally took out one of the six paths of pain by himself. Yeah, yeah, like you gotta go there. Ain't no way you can't. Um, this girl, the one that Kurenai, the one that tried to use genjutsu on one of the dangerous men that was known for genjutsu and possesses the Sharingan. Oh yeah, go ahead and put her. Go ahead and put her in E tier. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. Kushina. I actually really like Kushina. It's just I don't. I'll put her next to Minnesota right here. Just just based off the fact that you're that's your mom's. I gotta put her up there. Uh, Madara is no explanation, or I don't need to explain. What should I say? This version of Madara, the way he got betrayed and just everything, I put him in. It's pretty much A tier. But before that, it was top tier performance. Young Obito was a C tier type of character. He could have been he was kind of wimpy, but I mean he stepped up when he needed to. It's just this is young Obito. What is her name? I can't remember her name. I just remember she was a Mizukage. Uh, I will have to give her. I don't remember what she did. All I remember her doing was fighting its Sasuke using that lava style that really didn't do much, and then fighting against Madara and losing. Other than that, she didn't come back and really do anything. I think in Boruto she's pretty old, but I mean, give her D. Mifune, the samurai. He was solid. He was solid. Solid D tier. Might guy. Definitely S tier. Definitely S tier. No way to go lower to that. So let me get all of the other people first. So this is the other. This is the second sushi kage. Sushi kage. I can't remember saying it wrong or not. He was all right. Put him in D tier. This is A's father. Also put him in D tier. Kurama, S tier. Neji. I honestly didn't like Neji too much. I didn't dislike him. It was just he just felt like another uh, Hyuga. Like I don't really remember what he could do that the others couldn't do. Uh, I just know he had more screen time than any other than like her. But yeah, I can't like if I'm missing something. Like what was special about Neji? Was it just I can't remember. I think he just did the same thing as everybody else. He was just on one of the important teams with Mike Guy and Lee. I kind of gotta put on D tier. Yeah. Sakura. Oh, this Sakura, the War Arc Sakura. I put her solid D tier. Pain. Oh yeah, like it was. That's no question about that. Young Naruto. Oh yeah, go ahead and go up in there. The S, big dog. Obito. So this is okay. So we got before he took off the mask. Before he took off the mask, and he was manipulating things and pretending to be Madara. Definitely, definitely S tier. Then after he took off the mask, he's more of an A tier character. There's nothing wrong with that. This guy, sorry, you gotta go with your brothers, I guess. The Sushikage. I didn't watch what happened to him in Baruto. I just know that he probably I think he did end up dying after he met Baruto. But I think he saw Baruto and was like, oh yeah, it's up for me. I put him in D tier. Yeah, actually, I put him in C tier next to Tsunade. Orochimaru. That boy Orochimaru was built different. I thought he was gone. But he still made it back, and he's still there in Baruto, and he didn't have to go to jail for none of his crimes. He's up there. That's some manipulation right there. He's a straight villain that killed I don't know how many people. He killed a Gaara's father. Everything. It was just he just scot free. And hey, he did his thing. Ren, we never ever saw her do, or I don't remember ever seeing her do one jutsu. I think in the video game they just had her do like a log jutsu because nobody knew what she did. Like, what was she there for? I mean, I know she was like medic, but like we didn't see her use any medical ninjutsu. Well, she did use the medical ninjutsu on when she after like little small fights and stuff, and then when she swapped out Kakashi's eye with or Obito's eye with Kakashi's. But I've seen people in Naruto just rip out an eye and put it in their own sockets, and so I can't really give her too much credit for that. She was important, but not as important as yeah, not important. Uh, you know my boy Lee. Definitely got to go up to A tier. He would have been S, maybe even Z if they had done something different. If they had done something different with his character, like give him some type of accomplishment. Like I don't remember him winning at all because I know he fought in the forest against the Sound Ninja. He lost, and then he fought against Gaara. I mean, that wasn't his fault. He just if he would have fought anybody else, if he literally would have fought anybody else, he would have won. It's just after that fight, and he was like damaged. He didn't come back until that fight where he fought alongside Gaara, but he was mostly being saved after he drunk, and then he doesn't really have any other big things that he did. But still, I literally have to put him in A tier because it's just the potential's still there. Literally the potential's still there, even in Baruto. Like we don't know what he did, how many gates he can open now, and he could do something. The potential's there. It's still there. This is Roshi. Uh, he is the Jinchuriki of Son Goku. That's funny. We literally didn't see much of him. I put him in E tier. Sai, I didn't feel much for Sai. Uh, I had to put him in C tier. There was just no connection there for me to him. You have to go with the rest of your sound buddies. Where is the other sound person? Did I already throw them somewhere? Oh, there she is. Yeah, yeah. Sound four, y'all stay together. Yeah. Uh, the potential and like the backstories they could have done about him, stating that he was stronger than the all the signing together. Uh, like Kakashi's father. You like what is your clan like? What, there's just so much they could have done. I gotta put him in. I gotta put him in E. Like I don't know. Sarada. I actually like her a lot more than almost any female in Naruto. I mean, in Boruto. I mean, sorry about that. But I wish she was Kyrie's daughter. But instead, it actually is Sakura's daughter. But if she was Kyrie's daughter, like her potential would have increased like 5 times more because she would have been Uzumaki and what was it? Uzumaki and why am I'm drawing a blank. Uzumaki and Uchiha, yeah, she would have been an Uzumaki and Uchiha mix. Oh yeah, like the potential just shot up right there because automatically she gets the Mangekyo, and then right after that it's the Rinnegan. She could have upgraded to in both eyes, and then they could have done like the Rene Sharingan like for Sasuke, but his is gone now. But yeah, she's a really good character. I like her. Sasori lost to Granny Chio. I'm not even gonna include Sakura in there because I yeah, they could have thrown almost anybody in her place and they would have done a lot better. But that's just me shitting on Sakura. I had to put him D tier. It's fine. End of Shippuden, Sasuke. Good A tier. Good A tier character. I'll put you in front of yourself. Shino, I don't have much to say about Shino. Sure. Shisui. I put him as a good C tier. The stories they told about him and everything, and no, what was it? Run on site order, all that. But I don't. We never saw him fight though. Well, never saw much of him fight. Saw him fight just a little bit, but we didn't see him get to fight like to his full extent. He like almost immediately lost against Danzo, and Danzo took one of his eyes out. I know he wasn't expecting it, but still. What's his name? I can't remember his name. The water guy that has the fucking the sword. I put him in E. He's okay. Tamari, I have to put her in D. She's pretty solid. I mean, I might toss her up to C. I liked her character, and she did end up with my boy. So yeah, I gotta put her up there. Tintin. You already know what Tintin gotta go. You already know where Tintin gotta go. Nagato. This is like before, so I mean, This is before he became Pain. So I put him in C D. I had to put him in D because this is like right when they started the Akatsuki and before it became a terrorist organization, and it was okay. It's okay. Second Hokage. That guy is definitely A tier. He's definitely A tier. No doubt about it. Creating all those jutsus, the way he ran things. I know he was, you know, against the Uchiha, but he just him. Jinchuriki. Oh, here's the Tinchos Jinchuriki. I. He wasn't the Tintail Jinchuriki for long. It's a solid B, I guess. And this is what is this? Sasuke. This is Sasuke. I believe at the start of Shippuden, he's a solid B at the start of Shippuden. Um, started Shippuden all the way up until right before. I give him A. He's a he was an A tier character all the way through, except a couple of his fights that I was just like, no way he could have won that. But we have Utakata Jinchuriki for the was it Six Tails? I can't remember, five or six tails maybe. He was okay. I seen his art. It's okay. Solid D tier. Randy Chio, I give her a C. She did good. She did good. This little guy that got put under a genjutsu for I don't know how long, but I'm confused because I thought that Jinchuriki weren't able to get controlled by genjutsu, but they also did say you have to have full control of your Jinchuriki. I mean your beast. He was young and stupid, so I give him E. I don't know why they let him be Mizukage. This guy, Gaara's father, he was D tier at best. I can't remember her name. I just remember she was the Jinchuriki of the Two Tails, and then she fought the Katsuki and lost. Then Mitsuki. Out of all the Baruto characters, I would say I would put him up here with Usara, honestly. Yeah, but this is my tier list. If you have anything you want to say, just put it in the comments and I'll respond. I mean, I won't go too much into detail, but I'll just give you like just like a more say like a more detailed overview of why I feel that way about these characters. But thanks for watching, and yeah.